Have you ever wondered why some cultures seem to have older men with more vigor, more potency, and fewer erection problems, even after the age of 70 or 80? I'll give you a hint. It has nothing to do with blue pills. In many of these regions, there's something in common, and it's in their cup of coffee. Every morning, without realizing it, they prepare an ancestral formula that activates blood circulation in the penis, balances sexual hormones, and boosts desire, without side effects. Today I will teach you exactly how to prepare that coffee, with 5 specific, safe, and natural ingredients. But it's not enough just to tell you their names. I'll explain how they act in your body, what science says about them, and above all, how to combine them with your daily coffee to achieve a firmer, longer-lasting, and natural erection, even if you're over 80. And the best part is that many of these ingredients you already have at home. The secret is in using them the right way. So pay attention, because this is not just another video with generic advice. It is a technical and practical guide that can change your mornings and your nights. We begin with the first, Ceylon cinnamon. It's not the common cinnamon you find in any supermarket. That one is usually cassia, and in large amounts it can be toxic. What you need is Cinnamomum verum, also known as true Ceylon cinnamon. Why this one? Because it contains a molecule called cinnamaldehyde, which acts as a natural vasodilator, relaxing the walls of your blood vessels, especially those that irrigate the pelvic area. This allows more blood to reach the penis when you are aroused, which is essential to achieve and maintain a firm erection. But beyond that, Ceylon cinnamon regulates blood sugar levels, something essential if you have prediabetes or insulin resistance, 2 of the silent main causes of erectile dysfunction in older men. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that a daily dose of cinnamon can improve insulin sensitivity by 20% in older adults. How to take it? Very simple. Add half a level teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon to your hot coffee just before drinking it. Do not boil it or put it in with the ground coffee, because you would lose its essential oils. The mixture will release a soft, sweet, and warm aroma, and its effect will begin to be felt from the first week. Now let's move on to the second ingredient, virgin coconut oil. This is one of the great forgotten secrets of ancestral Asian medicine. Coconut oil is rich in medium-chain fatty acids, which are quickly metabolized as energy and increase testosterone production in older men, especially if you are in andropause. In clinical studies carried out in India and published in Evidence-Based Complementary and Alternative Medicine, it was observed that regular consumption of virgin coconut oil helps raise free testosterone levels and improve sperm quality in older adults. In addition, it lubricates your joints, promotes brain function, and has a mild antidepressant effect, which also directly influences your sexual desire. How is it used? Add 1 teaspoon, about 5 grams, to hot coffee. Stir well until it is completely melted. The result is a creamy, energetic, and deeply stimulating drink. But it's not just about energy. This combination creates a more favorable hormonal profile for male potency. If you are also practicing intermittent fasting or a low-carb diet, this coffee will be your best ally. And now get ready for the third ingredient, because here many men are surprised: freshly ground black pepper. Yes, just as you hear it. This small ingredient contains a powerful molecule called piperine, which increases the absorption of nutrients in your intestine by up to 2,000%. What does that mean? That when combined with cinnamon and coconut oil, its effects are enhanced, activated, and reach more deeply where they are needed. But that's not all. Piperine stimulates peripheral nerve receptors, increasing sensitivity in erogenous zones. It's ideal for older men who have noticed they no longer feel the same. You only need a pinch, literally the tip of a small spoon. No more, because it can be irritating if you overdo it. The important thing is to grind it just before using it so that it preserves its volatile oils. So let's sum it up. Coffee plus Ceylon cinnamon plus virgin coconut oil plus black pepper. Does it sound powerful? It is. You are creating a functional drink that not only stimulates your nervous system, but also regulates hormones, improves circulation, and boosts your sexual performance. But the best is yet to come. 2 more ingredients are missing. One of them acts directly on nitric oxide, the gas that dilates your blood vessels when you get excited, and the other has been used by ancient civilizations as a male aphrodisiac. In the second part, one will teach you exactly what they are, how to take them, and how to integrate them into this coffee to obtain visible effects in less than a week, as long as you are consistent. Before continuing, tell me something in the comments. Which of these ingredients will you start with tomorrow? Do you already use any in your coffee without knowing what it did? I'll read you. And don't forget to subscribe, because what comes next can change the way you understand male desire. And just when you thought coffee couldn't give you more, comes the real ending. That moment when you don't just look for energy for the day, but vitality for your intimacy. Because what you're preparing is not simply a hot drink. It's a modern alchemy where each ingredient is a key that opens a door once closed by time, stress, bad habits, or resignation. After adding cinnamon for circulation, coconut oil for testosterone, and black pepper to multiply absorption, now your body is ready to receive the 2-star ingredients that make the difference between an ordinary coffee and a coffee that transforms you. Let's start with pure cacao. Dark, bitter, ancestral. Just a teaspoon, but with a power you can't imagine. Did you know that the Aztec warriors drank cacao before going into battle? Because they knew it gave them strength, determination, and clarity. Today's science confirms that pure cacao activates nitric oxide production, the gas responsible for relaxing the arteries of the penis and allowing a firm and sustained erection. But that's not all. Cacao also raises dopamine levels, the hormone of pleasure, desire, and erotic motivation. And that, in maturity, is pure gold. Because desire does not die with age. It only needs a push, a reminder that you are still alive inside. When you mix cacao into the hot coffee, the texture changes. It becomes thicker, as if it had more substance, more soul. And when you drink it, you don't just feel the warmth, you feel the impulse. It's as if a light slowly turned on in your lower abdomen, as if the blood began to flow with more direction, more intention. But we are not done yet. The final jewel is still missing. The ingredient many people don't know, but which in my experience with patients over 60 has generated the most powerful testimonies. I'm talking about black maca. Unlike yellow or red maca, which are also useful, black maca has a specific effect on male sexual desire, concentration, energy, and sperm production. But it is not a stimulant like coffee. It is a natural regulator. What it does is harmonize your hormonal axis, improve sensitivity in nerve endings, and help you recover that intimate hunger you thought was lost. In men who had already stopped experiencing spontaneous erections, black maca has been the spark that reignited the flame. And you don't need large doses. Half a teaspoon is enough. But it must be pure black maca powder, preferably organic and free of commercial blends. Add it right at the end with the cacao and stir gently. The taste is earthy, slightly sweet, with a bitter undertone that reminds you of its strength. If you find it too intense, you can add a pinch of extra cinnamon to soften it. And now I ask you, what are you really drinking? An ordinary coffee? Or an elixir that honors your body, your history, your desire to continue being a complete man? Because what you achieve with this mixture is more than an erection. It is a recovery of power, of presence, of identity. You don't need pills with side effects. You don't need to hide or silence what you feel. You need to make conscious, simple, and powerful decisions. Like this one, like preparing your coffee differently every morning, knowing that each ingredient has a purpose, a real effect on your body. And do you know what's most beautiful? This ritual not only transforms your sexual health, it also transforms your self-esteem, your mood, your way of looking at your partner and at yourself. Because when you know your body responds, everything changes. You walk differently, you breathe differently, and you make love with more dedication, more joy, and more pride. So tell me, have you already chosen what day you'll start this ritual? Have you already imagined how your body will feel after a week of drinking it? Have you already thought about how your relationship might change when she notices that your desire has returned? Tell me in the comments. I want to know if you're going to try it, how you prepared it, and what you felt. And if this content gave you value, subscribe to the channel. Because very soon I'm going to share with you more natural formulas, intimate advice, and scientific revelations that can truly improve your sexual health without taboos. Remember this every morning. Your coffee can be just a drink, or it can be the formula that awakens the man you thought was asleep. And you decide which one you drink today.